Dylan wants to know if it's illegal or if it's legal to pop wheelies in front of a cop. Well, this brings us back to stunt driving. In Ontario, that is clearly stunt driving. So if you remove a tire from the road, whether it be a wheelie, an endo, a side to side, two wheels up, doing that stunt thing from the 70s, which was popular, the Dukes of Hazzard kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's all stunt driving. Not just because you're performing a stunt, but just by removing a tire off the ground intentionally. Yeah. Is it the same thing for you guys? We have like 15 different qualifications for stunt driving.
So we just have one. It's stunt driving, or depending on the actions that are happening during the stunt, it could go to careless driving. So stunting is a $567 ticket and 4 points. So as soon as, especially with crotch rockets, as soon as that front tire goes up, boom, 567. If there's speed involved at the same time as that, I would probably just go with careless.
Is careless bigger than stunt?
Well, it depends. It is a bit bigger than stunt. It carries more points on your off your license than the stunting, and I think it's really only by one.
So for us, careless or stunt is the same number of demerit points. It's 6.
Yeah.
But I'll list you the difference. So all tires not in contact with the highway, so specifically talking wheelies, cause a tire to lose traction, so a burnout or spinning your tires or drifting. Spin or circle without control, so that would be a burnout, a donut, or drifting. Oncoming traffic portion of the highway is when you're racing 2 cars side by side, going into oncoming traffic. Person in trunk, driving with a person in your trunk, because that's the thing. Driver not in driver's seat, whether you're walking beside it or you're sitting in the passenger seat. If you're not in the driver's seat as you're supposed to be, stunt driving. Preventing passing. So if you're actively working to prevent someone from passing you. Stopping or slowing to interfere with another vehicle. So a brake check, stunt driving.
Yep.
Or cutting them off or doing weird things to mess with other people. Too close to a vehicle, so I guess buzzing the tower or just doing something unsafe. A vehicle, pedestrian, or object. Turn left from red before oncoming traffic. I did a video recently about this. So the light turns green or is about to turn green, and they hit the gas and go make the turn before oncoming traffic has the opportunity to make their turn. That's stunt driving.
Oh wow.
Then you've got speeding, 40 over in a speed zone that has a limit under 80, or 50 over in a speed zone that has an 80 or a higher limit, and doing 150 anywhere. Those are all stunt driving. But for us, stunt driving comes with a 14-day impound of your vehicle and a 30-day suspension immediately, administrative. On conviction, it is a 1 to 3 year driving prohibition, a $2,000 to $10,000 fine, and up to 6 months in jail. And that's the first conviction. The second one is 3 to 10 years for a driving prohibition, and then lifetime ban on your third. So I would never go from a stunt down to a careless, because careless is far less. It's 6 demerit points and I think $390, but way bigger consequences for stunt.
Yeah, you got a lot of definitions there for stunt. Ours is pretty much anything that causes a disruption to the people around. In a nutshell, is what it is.
Well,
it's a very generic, and then we have some like very specifically for stunt racing. So if you're caught racing on the road, that's different.
But does have
a general encompassing of it is pretty much just anything that takes away people's focus of the road to essentially put on you what you're doing is stunt.
Very vague.
Yeah, but it's for us. I mean, it's a lot of things can fall under that. And then as a pedestrian, we even have a section. Pedestrians can be charged with pedestrian stunting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
anything
cool.
A pedestrian is doing to interfere with the usage of the roadway or a driver, they also can be. Throw an egg at a car, stunting.
See, that's criminal mischief here.
Yeah, you could go that way here too, but under the Traffic Safety Act, you could easily write them for stunting.
Interesting. We also have, because we have dangerous driving, and dangerous is under the criminal code, so you have it too. That's certainly an option for a lot of activities.
Yeah.
We talked about a while back a guy driving down the Fred Gardner Expressway. I think he was filming a video, and there was a person standing out the roof of the convertible, top down.
That makes sense.
And in looking at it, people say, "Well, it's a seatbelt offense. That's all you can do." No, you can do dangerous driving to the driver for allowing that person to be standing up.
Yeah.
Because you're responsible for that. You're choosing to maintain the vehicle in motion. Interesting stuff.